What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee tapping back in, man, and y'all see we're talking some boxing here. Such a wild time when it comes to the boxing world. You know what I mean? I fluck with boxing, but I'm not all the way up on boxing. Some of y'all are, so I definitely need you guys to jump in the comments when I say that. I've laid this out before that, like when it comes to talking NFL, I talk my talk. I feel like I know my ish for the most part, where I'm confident in laying out the commentary. But when it comes to boxing, it's more where I got to open up the comments to hear from the people. You know what I mean? Because it's a wild time with influencers boxing. You know what I mean? In some instances, it's like internet influencers boxing each other. But then you got a guy like Jake Paul who, is a legit boxer now. Would y'all agree with that? Comment below. We know he's coming off that fight, taking an L versus Fury's brother and all that, but he got a W, not by KO, not by TKO, unanimous decision after 10 rounds. As you see, he definitely put Diaz on his ass there, man. Had him stumbling and all that, but it had to go to the judges, and it was once again a unanimous decision. So for those who watched the full fight, comment with your thoughts. I'm not really seeing anyone debating or disputing that this fight most definitely Jake Paul. When it came to the scorecards, I don't see anyone like, nah, there was some funny-ish going on or nothing like that. No siree. No siree. That sounded corny as fuck. Comment and let me know if you think so. But this is where I say, like, it's interesting talking about individuals wanting to jump in the world of boxing and then looking at certain matchups like this where you got him fighting a guy that is an MMA dude, who he has fought MMA fighters before. Now, Diaz still looked at as a contender, right? Even though he's past his prime when it comes to fighting, this is still, would you guys say, a pretty solid win for Jake Paul or not? I want to know, like, does this win impress you at all for Jake Paul? And on his, record, where do you rate this among the other fighters that he has fought? Tap in with it below. But I wanted to share something with y'all, man. Someone who I don't want to say I didn't know they were boxing, as we're talking about everyone wanting to jump into boxing now. I forgot, like, I knew he had fought, but I forgot about it. And we're talking about former running back Le'Veon Bell. I was like, that's right, man. Dude boxed a couple matches.
Still want to get to the point where I'm proving myself, so I can be like a damn Floyd in the ring, so I can demand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my arrow only pointing up. You know what I'm saying? Guys in this influencer boxing scene, they not doing the I'm doing, like, at all, like in the ring and even outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as training, because I'm a guy who, you know what I'm saying, I'll have my fun here and there, and it got to be a special occasion. I'm with Sharp. This is a special occasion, so I'm going to drink a little bit. But it got to be a special occasion like that for me to have a little sip of champagne or something like that. I like that discipline. You know what I'm saying? I like that discipline. And that's a life thing. Like, it ain't a diet thing or because I'm about to fight. Like, no, this is like me. This is like a lifestyle. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's discipline, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I need to let people know that's what my mindset is, because, like, when I step in that ring, I'm a different monster than when I am outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Outside the ring, I'm a cool guy, chill, respectful, obviously. But, inside that ring, it just get real ugly, real feisty. In top three that you would like to fight or at least spar with. Name three right now. Either Floyd, in the ring with him, Floyd, or just go spar, just a sparring match. Floyd, see Floyd, okay, Floyd for sure. Floyd for sure. I at least want to, like, because that's low key. I believe big guys could beat up on little guys, but then when I saw how he did the boy Logan Paul, like, that had me thrown. I was like, he just dogged him. He outsmarted him, bro. I'm like, that's experience, though. Yeah, that's Floyd's on a different level than Logan. They're for one, IQ wise, he on a different level. Two, athletically, he on a different level. Right. Logan, the only like comparison or anything they had in common was, I guess, popularity. In the sense of, like, okay, Logan's popular in this field, and Floyd popular in this field. But as far as in the ring, no, Logan, he had no chance against Floyd. Like, and like I was saying though, like Floyd, I feel like he kind of in that mode to where like he low key be open to kind of fighting thing. I feel like if I get big enough name into that boxing world, I feel like he'll probably step in the ring and fight me. You know what I'm saying? Because he low key been open to fight anybody. If it ain't like it's Floyd Mayweather, he ain't gonna be scared to fight me. He like somebody who's scared to fight me. And for me, I think that'll just be good work. Right. I don't even need to fight him as a real fight. I can spar him. Like I'll be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Floyd. Right. I want to see exactly how good I am. He the best. I want to see exactly how far I am from being the best. 2 more. I want to fight Logan. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I want to fight Logan. That'd be great. And that third one, let's go Jake, bro. Both of the Paul brothers, yeah. And you know what, man? I know I throw a little jab at him, like, you know, with him, Floyd beating him and outsmarting him. But to be real, I feel like they opened it up for other people that, you know, athletes or stars that really feel like superstars that feel like they want to really take it serious and they got the name. Bro. Hey, I can step up over you. I feel like they kicked the door open, bro. Jake, I'm going to give it to him. Yeah, Jake got my utmost respect for that.
Man, so I told y'all I'm not the dude that's, you know, gonna be dropping jewels when it comes to boxing and all that, right? But y'all heard Sharp. Like, Sharp don't know boxing. This guy, as well as a lot of other ish they talked about in this interview. Good interview, though, even though Sharp was cold fronting about a lot of ish. But you heard him trying to sound all like he's giving some breakthrough analysis. Floyd outsmarted Logan and all this. Like, he didn't stand a chance. It didn't even come to that. He was playing with him. It was a joke. Logan looked foolish. And I mean, obviously, what other way could that have went? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Floyd Mayweather, like Logan Paul was going to do anything. And you've seen him going ham out there, just throwing rights and lefts, getting all winded. And then Floyd would hit him with a quick little hook or something. Chin check him one time. He was playing with him, you know. But Sharp really thought he was giving some breakthrough-ish right there. I don't know. That's how I feel. Whatever. Y'all let me know how you guys feel. But Le'Veon Bell, you heard him. And also, Jake Paul definitely kicked the door open as they were referencing with this whole new world. Like we're talking about in this video where you got influencers, you know, doing these celebrity boxing against athletes, some athletes from other sports like Nate Robinson getting dropped by Jake Paul. That's what started it all. That's what's really, you know, took this to another level for Jake Paul to, like, when he dropped Nate, hit him with the crypto Nate, it changed the game, I think, at that very moment, man. But you got guys from other sports that want to box or influencers that want to box. Then they put them, like I said, what do you think about this Jake Paul fight? How impressive is this win to you? You know, because they put guys against fighters or MMA fighters, and some of them may be past their prime or something to that extent. But Jake Paul, at this point, I hear a lot of people really giving him his flowers and being like, yo, he's beyond just a guy that's, you know, trying to box. You know, I see a lot of cats saying, no, he's a solid boxer at this point. And once again, tap in on that. But Le'Veon Bell really wants to get into this boxing ish, as well as I didn't know that he's doing some music. I haven't listened to it, but he kept talking about AB during the interview. And man, I think AB's rap music is cold garbage. Hot garbage, cold garbage, just varying degrees of trash, if you ask me. I don't know, as well as the stunts and ish that he pulls. I don't know. I think AB trolls in a lackluster way. But Le'Veon Bell really wants to get into the ring with the Paul brothers. Later in the interview, he said about how Logan Paul ran off to wrestling, that he fears Le'Veon Bell is what Le'Veon's saying. And, you know, he elaborated more and said that he would want to beat the big brother, then the little brother, you know, so he will want to beat Logan, then Jake. Sparring session with Floyd, I could see that happening, or an exhibition bout. Hell, didn't Floyd fight KSI's little brother or something? He was doing the damn Harlem Shake or something like that in the middle of the fight, clowning around like Floyd is definitely down to get to the bag. Could Le'Veon Bell get to the point where his name is big enough? Possibly, I could see it happening, but he wants to get at the Paul brothers. And as far as for what he's done already, he is 1-2, but if a record is officially 1-1, as one of the fights was an exhibition, and that was him winning by TKO over Adrian Peterson, another running back. Y'all see that clip during this video. Caught him with a good one, and that was it. It was a wrap. But his first fight, which you also see clips of, did not go so well for him. 4 rounds, lost all 4 rounds, unanimous decision. He took the L to a guy who I believe was also an MMA fighter named Uriah Hall. And it wasn't pretty, you know, it was his first fight. But I don't know. You know, like Le'Veon swears up and down that his athleticism and what he can bring to the table when it comes to boxing is different than what a lot of these other cats can bring to the table. You know, he swears up and down his athleticism. It puts him just in another caliber compared to, you know, the average cat trying to hop into this sector of boxing, we'll call it, with the influencers and athletes coming out of different sports worlds and stuff like that. But he took the L to Uriah Hall. He beat AP in the exhibition, and he also beat some YouTuber dude named JMX, which I don't even know nothing about him. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think about Le'Veon Bell? Have you watched any of his boxing bouts? Have you heard any of his music? Do you think he's even, you know, he's only got 2 fights under his belt. I remember seeing something that he tweeted to one of the Paul brothers, or maybe both of them, trying to call them out. So do you guys think he's just, you know, going about it the wrong way, trying to hype it up, and there's not enough hype yet because he's too new to this boxing-ish, or what? And what do you think of him as a fighter? What did you think of the Logan Paul fight? Let's hear about it all below. And, you know, for those who really are into boxing, I want to know what you guys think of this sector of boxing. Is it entertaining to you, or is it kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, let's discuss it all below in the comments, you know. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because that's what we do, is we talk it up on different topics: sports, music, news, current events, life, and much more. But one more thing on our way, closing it out, man. Lil Durk came down to the ring with Jake Paul, which was pretty cool presentation wise, but Durk definitely, you know, took advantage, you know, and seized the opportunity in this big event to let it be known that his new album, was it Almost Healed? He's got a, as you see him rocking an Almost Healed, what's that shirt, and he had the head all wrapped up like on the album cover, and I guess they got a deluxe edition coming later in the month. So, you know, Durk did that for show, right? So thanks for watching. Look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments. Let's chop it up about all these individuals in this boxing and all that. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.